freaking phenomenal. And upload-wise, looks like I'm getting about 15 megs, and these are the speeds. Well, it still tells me my satellite's misaligned, so. And before I really get started on this video, let me say, if you're interested in Starlink SpaceX internet service, the very top link in the description is my referral link. If you click my referral link and buy Starlink SpaceX internet, you end up getting a month of service for free. No, this is not an ad. No, SpaceX did not send me this device, but they have a referral program. And if you buy through my link, you get a month for free. Just so you know. Still getting this place together. I had to do yesterday's Big Package Saturday here. I'll be doing that shortly. Today's video though, for Sunday, which you'll have already seen Big Package Saturdays, is this. Starlink. So moving out here, there's not a lot of options for fast internet. There's like some DSL, but I mean, you know that's terrible. So this should give me about 200 megs by 30 megs, which before I had a gig by 30-ish megs. So that's not too bad. And I don't know exactly what speeds I'll get, but we'll find out soon enough. So like I always do with all of my fun tech videos, we're gonna get this on the overhead rig, which is here. I've got to set that up real quick. Once this is on the overhead rig, we'll unbox it. Then I'll go and set it up some kind of way just to make sure I get signal and get it set up and working to show you how to use it. Then I'm gonna upload today's YouTube video for Friday so that you can see what kind of internet speeds I get. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. Let's set up our Starlink SpaceX satellite internet. If you would have told me in 2024 that I'd have Starlink as my main internet provider, I would have definitely thought you were lying. This is surreal having this here. So I think this will work. Let's open up our SpaceX box. Get this one off. Oh well. This is the front of the box. It shows the satellite dish, but to open it, there's these little pull tabs here on the side. So here, and there's one more here on the front. There we go. Gonna kind of pull it this way. We'll get our first look. Oh yeah. So there's our satellite dish right on top. This dirt looking stuff you're seeing is actually from me pulling these tabs. This was completely sealed. Here is my satellite dish. There's the back of it where your Ethernet cable goes in right here. Maybe you can see a little better there. I'll show you this close up in a moment. We've got a little setup guide here. So it shows you to download the app, plug your cable into there, plug your router here into power, and basically angle it 110 degrees. You don't want trees in the way, and boom, you should be good to go. So let's take this out. Now, a few more things in here. We have power cable. So this is to power this device, which powers this device, which powers everything here. This is the satellite to router cable. So I don't know how long this is, but it looks like a decent length. If I figure out how long it is, I'll mention it. Then little power supply. I like the look of that. Look at that. Nice little design. I like that. Nice and flat. All right. Then looks like some paperwork. Care for that. And then this is the main router that you'll have. So very cool. So it's kind of made to sit like this. Satellite plugs in here, power plugs in here. And then there is two more Ethernet ports right here. Ethernet port number 2 and 3. I do plan to use one of these for my Plex server. I like that it gives you this nice little protector on it. That's pretty nice. And that's it for the box, as you can see. So everything you get, I do like that. It's like satellites. And so that power supply, our cable, and then the satellite. Can't beat it. So let me give you a closer look at some of this. So as I was kind of mentioning, this one I think I got to show you well enough, but this is the size of the satellite dish, which if I kind of compare my phone to it, there's a comparison, like 1, 2, 4.5 pixels up and about 5 across. Not very big. Love the look of it though. I'm going to find a spot out here where that hopefully it can get through these trees, and we will get this all set up and working and be able to have some internet here at my place. Let me figure this out. So here's a little look at this cable. Very nice Ethernet cable. I would say this is probably 25 to 50 feet. It is a Cat 5e. They did not give us Cat 6, but yeah. Let's see. So maybe I can go that way. Let's also see how long this is. There you go. And figure out the rest of this. Hold on. Opened my mount Unfortunately, I think this is a first gen Starlink mount, not like the one I have. Either way, today's more of just trying to set this up like temporarily so I can get it working. Then I'll figure out how to actually run the cable and that whole kind of thing. So, all right, so I think I'm gonna put the satellite here because from this view, that would be its sky view, which to me, that looks pretty good. So let's get our cable over here. There we go. Then we'll just plug this in way up underneath here. All right, cable's in, ran up. Let's go plug everything in inside now. And then yeah, it should still be, maybe all right, back inside. Started setting stuff up. I've got a battery backup here, which I realized this internet would work as long as that battery backup's on to power this. Like the satellites aren't gonna go down if the power goes down. That's pretty cool. Now, I ran this cable from the satellite temporarily just through here for now, and then it's ran down to the satellite down bottom. You can see on the back, Ethernet cable goes here, power cable goes here. Pretty simple. So this one into here, like so. No clue how in the world you're supposed to eject that. No clue at all. And the power cable. And when this goes in, boom, we should get a little light there. And there we go. So now I'm just gonna set that right there and let's get their app out. So just simply scan this QR code with your phone. It takes you to the App Store, download the Starlink app. This is the Starlink app. This is the Starlink app. I'll show you what to do next. I'll be so glad when that's over. No more long downloads. And this is what I mean. Now it's saying 5 minutes left. Come on. I wish I'd have downloaded this before I came home. All right, so this is our Starlink app. Now we'll click Start Setup, and it asks us what we have. So we have the standard, and we'll confirm that. Find a clear view of the sky. It's going to be outdoors with a completely clear view. All right, we did that, so I have a clear view. And yeah, continue with backstand. All right, plug the Starlink into your router. It's plugged in. Connect to Starlink Wi-Fi. Open settings. Okay, there it is, wide open. There we go. Now, go back. Starlink paired successfully. All right, continue. Determining location, software update. Got a few things going on down here, but let's, internet access will be restricted in 53 minutes if Starlink is not activated. All right, activate Starlink. I'm gonna blur that number because I don't know if it's important, but I'll click new account. And then I enter in my address here. All right, to service, residential, continue to checkout. And now I'll cover my address and that device ID again, but I'll fill out some contact and billing information. And it's gonna be way more than it was supposed to be. I thought the first month was free. Joy. So I can say I'm very unhappy about this. Congestion charge is just stupid, and I'm supposed to get the first month of service for free. So unfortunately, I can't even call them or start support till I go through this. So I'm not happy about that personally. All right. Don't know why my business card wouldn't go through, but let's set a password now. All right, I set my password. So I guess I'll go back to the app. Determining location your Starlink is looking for. It may take up to 15 minutes. Don't unplug your Starlink during this time. All right, so let's go to configure some Wi-Fi. Make us a real SSID and password. All right, submit that. Now it's applying those settings, so I'm just gonna, all right, looks like that is set up. Let's click connect. Big C wireless, put in my password. And now we jump back to this screen, which it says it's rebooting. I think it is rebooting. I see this little light flashing. So searching for satellites, determining alignment, adjust it may be necessary. Just gonna give this a moment to do its thing. So currently it says it's online, but it's also still doing an update. And I was about to say 2 devices. It shouldn't be, but okay. Yeah, there's my 1 device. I'm gonna give it a moment here to keep doing what it needs to do before I really try this. 220 plus 320, so it cost me $540 to get internet when I was supposed to get a month for free, and this congestion charge is just BS. But unfortunately, it's my only choice due to just the kind of internet I need. I need good, fast internet. So fingers crossed, this stuff better be good, or I want my whole $540, $60 back, whatever it is. I can say that lights went solid now. It's not flashing, and that seems to be the only light on this. Let's open up our SpaceX app and Starlink, whatever. Starlink unreachable. The Starlink app can't reach. Connect to the Starlink Wi-Fi and sign in. Alrighty, let's sign in. Alright, Starlink activated successfully. Go back, I guess. Alright, so still determining location. I'm signed in at least. Software updates at 61%. I'm just gonna work on today's video, which was gonna be my test. So I made a really weird vlog for Friday. I'm gonna get it edited. That way I can test uploading from my iMac using Starlink. So let me edit that video. So it's telling me I'm misaligned. On a hill, this is gonna be like impossible. I hate that I got the wrong link. Let's see what a sign. Starlink is connected remotely. Updates. Starlink is coloring, getting data on instructions. It usually takes about an hour. Let me see if I can figure this out. I think I need to rotate it. Although, yeah, I don't know. Hold on. So this is how I have it set. I wonder if I should move it like to here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's slide it and put it. Now let's see it that way, which it could have more obstruction. I don't know. Let's see what this says. So now it's saying it's misaligned by 51 degrees. Let's install this update and see what happens after that. All right, so it's still telling me I'm misaligned. I don't know 51 degrees which way I'm misaligned, so I'm gonna figure that out later. For now though, my network, all right, well now I have my device there. So editing today's video, let's get this one on the same Wi-Fi. All right, connect, and we are connected. Let's see, fast.com. Yeah, I'm getting 80, 90 megs on 100 megs on my phone. That's phenomenal. So let's see what our upload is. 17, 18 megs. So definitely, I mean, that's more than enough for what I need. So now that I'm connected, we've got our SpaceX Starlink, and let's see what kind of internet speeds we get here. Connecting, and this is with a misaligned satellite still. So I'm getting 117 megs, which is freaking phenomenal. And upload wise, looks like I'm getting about 15 megs, and these are the speeds. Well, it still tells me my satellite's misaligned. So that's pretty darn good. I mean, I definitely can't complain with that. I'll be able to upload and watch videos and everything with no problem. So today's video is done, and let's see what kind of speeds we get. So uploading, and what do we got? The file is showing 1.8 gigs on disk. That's, at the end of the day, it's better than anything else I can get in terms of DSL or in terms of cellular service. So 24 minutes it'll have to be. All right, it's been a little while, and I noticed that actually if I click Align Starlink, you see how this darker white one I think is showing how my Starlink is set. I think this bigger outside line is how I'm supposed to turn it around. That's at least what I believe. Also, if I click view obstructions, you can see that the clear view is the blue and the red dots is the obstruction. So how it's facing, if I pick it up and turn it to the left, which I guess is east, it should hit a huge area of wide open clear view. So let's go do that. So considering it's facing this way, I think it needs to be turned around to face that way. So I'm just gonna, it's a little warm, and literally just face it this way. Just like that. So I've literally faced it this way. Now that's its view of the sky. So let's see what this does. It'll be mounted right there in a couple days, which then it'll have a nice clear view of up there. All right, well now we're misaligned by 32%. Let's see what that shows. Looks like it needs it more turned north. Wow. And view obstructions. So it's basically facing that wide open area, at least according to this. Once it's mounted higher there, that'll definitely be better. You saw the speed test before. This is my current speed test with it still telling me it's obstructed. That's even better than it was already. This is even improving more than I thought. Some dates are harder to see than others. So here's a nice little transfer speed test. So I'm moving all of these 38 files, which is 36.86 gigs, from my laptop to my iMac sitting in there through the Starlink Wi-Fi. And it seems to be doing good. 11 minutes to move 36 gigs. No complaints there. 3 gig file. Let's upload today's video and see. All right, we have Big Package Saturdays going up. Let's see what kind of upload time we get today. So about the same, 37 minutes. This one is a little bit bigger than the other one, so I guess it'll be uploaded about 12. Now 33 minutes. Still though, not too bad, pretty good. So I've got my Xbox hooked up, and that's a look at this 58 gig Fortnite update, which you can see 41 megs, 39 megs, not too bad. Gonna let this update probably overnight because it's gonna take 4 to 5 hours, it looks like. Then tomorrow I will try out some Fortnite, see how that works before I make and post this video. All right, let's see what happens with Fortnite on Starlink. Well, I can see my daughter played last. Let's give it a match a go. I have sound, it's just muted. So far so good, no warnings or anything. I want to try to jump somewhere where everybody is. This place looks pretty popular. Huh. All right, let's see if a bunch of people land here. My biggest problem here is my controller that will not stay still. This is not lag, this is my controller. Oh my god, annoying. All right. You see, that's the controller lag. I don't know why this controller, it's like messed up. That's not the internet. So the internet seems great. The latency is really only double what I had with Charter, so no complaints from what I'm seeing here. All right, and so that's a look at my setup process. And here is essentially what I think so far. So I was able to stream college football games all day Saturday. Did not have any issues whatsoever. There's even some cool sections in the app that actually show you, well, actually, let me show you here. But you can go here to statistics and you can see the uptime, like there's been a 96% ping success with 2 drops there, it looks like. There's been my latency. There's my current throughput. So I do have some stuff uploading that's using a good bit. I have some stuff downloading, like of course this game right now. But it's very cool that you can see all of this information to know how it's working for you. And don't forget, everything you saw here is with an obstructed and misaligned satellite because I still don't have my mount. So in my opinion, to have an obstructed and misaligned satellite and not have a single issue yesterday, there was a few moments on Facebook where things maybe didn't load, but that may have been one of those moments in the dip that you saw in that graph. But at the end of the day, it's been absolutely perfect. I streamed all day with no problems. The video games worked phenomenally. I think a 20 to 30 minute upload for a 3 to 6 gig file is pretty normal. I also think that you will not be able to find any internet with this kind of speed if you're in an area like I am, where you need really fast internet and they just don't have it. I did come across 2 small issues, which one was my Plex server not working outside of the house, and one was my news groups. For 99.8% of the world, that's not gonna be a problem, so that's really not that important. I'm actually going to try to do a workaround by setting my modem into bypass mode, which will probably be tomorrow's video. So I would highly, highly recommend Starlink SpaceX internet because it just works. Plugged it all up and it worked. It's fast. Can't complain a bit. So as I mentioned at the beginning, I have a link down below, which is a referral code. No, SpaceX did not pay me to make this video. No, we did not partner together, but they have a referral program where if I refer you, you get a month of service for free. So that should do it for this one. Click a like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. See you in the next one. Deuces.